I don't like Batman. Now, before you all go crazy, I will say I never really got into DC at all. But now with the new cinematic universe coming out, I'm really excited for that new Superman movie. It's about to be peak. But anyways, I decided to start the new DC comic series and started with Absolute Batman. And I just finished the first half of the series. And let me tell you,
someone cooked here.
Absolute Batman made Batman actually good. I just finished the first arc called The Zoo, I think. I think it's called The Zoo. And I decided, as I read it, I'll make a video talking about each arc. And whenever I get around to reading the other series, like Absolute Superman, I'll do the same for those, if I get around to reading them. Anyways, Absolute Batman flips the character on his head. Instead of a billionaire orphan playboy, he's some guy who works a 9 to 5 and visits his mom from time to time. And is absolutely massive. Like, look at this dude. He's 6'6", 250 of pure muscle. Surely no one in this universe will ever come close to this guy's size. Anyways, this Batman suit is more about practicality. His ears are little knives, his cape is a parachute, and he has these little spike things. And his oddly shaped bat symbol is a fucking axe. That's raw as fuck. Now, in Gotham, there's this group called the Party Animals. Basically a bunch of criminals that want money and chaos and stuff. I don't really know what they want. But they're led by this guy called Black Mask, and he wants Batman to stop intervening. Batman shows up and puts belt to ass. So, Black Mask offers Batman a bunch of money to become a quote-unquote better Batman, as this one doesn't really have the money. And in exchange, Batman would stop preventing Black Mask from doing all his crimes and everything. But Batman uses his money to create a giant bat symbol in the sky that slowly burns out and goes back to putting belt to ass. Except this time, Black Mask traps him, and holy shit, he starts stabbing and boring this guy. I never thought he was gonna die, but... And it looks like it laps. But Batman is able to get out of there using his cape parachute. And I'm leaving something out here, which is Alfred. In this universe, he's not some sort of waiter who waits on Batman. He's a spy who's out to get the Party Animals, but had multiple run-ins with Batman where he tells him to take the deal with Black Mask. Also, this is the Absolute Batmobile. I don't really have a place to put it in because I'm not going beat for beat, but it looks awesome. But anyways, Alfred patches Bruce up, and while this happens, Black Mask makes an announcement.
I come to make an announcement. Shadow the Hedgehog's a bitch-ass motherfucker. He pissed on my fucking wife. That's right.
So Black Mask talks about how when he was a kid, he'd have to shoot pigs, and sometimes if you hit it just right, the bullet would hit the pleasure center of the brain, causing pleasure before they died. Not that kind of pleasure. Get your mouth out of the gunnel. But Black Mask basically tells Gotham to have that last moment of pleasure and gives them a bunch of masks and guns and tells them to go crazy, basically. So Batman goes to Black Mask's private boat, and bro, what the fuck? That was genuinely a child. This man is the villain, bro. This was so out of character. He's not a good guy for this, bro. To my knowledge, that was just a child. Anyways, he gets into a little scuffle with Black Mask, and eventually Black Mask ties a rope around Batman and begins saying that he lied about his favorite part of killing pigs, was watching them try and fail to live, as he chokes Batman slowly. As this happens, Bruce thinks back to the talk he had with his mom, a talk that he was strong. And holy shit, Batman puts belt to ass on Black Mask. I generally thought he killed him here. Shuts down the Party Animals and wins. Now wait, time to go back and talk about the stuff I didn't talk about, starting with his origin, where Bruce went to the zoo with his dad, who was a teacher, and his childhood friends, aka Batman's Rogues Gallery, including Catwoman, the Penguin, Riddler, and Killer Croc, and Two-Face. Anyways, during the zoo visit, Bruce's father was shot, causing him in the next few days to go distant from his friends. But Selina lures him out of his room to go watch a movie with all his buddies. And even in the present, they still talk, all of his friends. Even if Bruce is a little distant. Killer Croc, I don't know who his actual name is told that Bruce is Batman in the ending as well. But at the ending of this arc, also, Absolute Joker is revealed, and instead of wearing his classic purple suit, he's wearing a suit of dead babies. Oh dear lord. Absolute Batman's first arc took a while to hook me, but once it did, I was locked in. This really made me like Batman, as it changed a lot of aspects of his character that I preferred more than regular Batman. I really have high hopes for the series and also the other Absolute universes. I'm really excited to start those. But I just really like the massive build and the brutality and how his suit is like 10 different weapons. Anyways, I guess it's time for me to stop making videos for 2 months again. Got to mention this, but also, Commissioner Gordon is here. I think he's I'm not 100% sure. He's running for mayor in this universe, and it's not going well, I don't think. And I think Harvey Dent, which is one of Bruce Wayne's friends, aka Two-Face, is like promoting the other a guy who's voting. I honestly don't know his name. I'm gonna be honest, but they were also in it. But they were small and they didn't really do much. That's why I didn't mention them here.